Hi, this is Dr. Frederick Lybrand, and I've had some folks ask me about what all do you get with the writing course? People like concrete things. They like to know what they're getting, and I totally get that. Uh, it's part of why we give you a 100-day money-back guarantee, et cetera. I mean, we've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, actually over thousands of the courses sold, and very few return. But we're really game for that. There's 2% or 1% of anything. But really, the statistics are four. We run about 1% or less. That it's not a match for them. So, what I want to do is just show you what all you're getting, and it's kind of a ridiculous price because everything you're getting, you get for all your children. So we had five, so it'd be like one purchase, all five children can use it, as opposed to a lot of systems are you have to buy new books for each child, which I get. I just not brave enough to do that, I guess. So what I'm going to do is try to share my screen and just walk you through that main site. So I hope this works. This is a little bit new technology for me, so we'll catch on. So here we are at the homeschool writing course site. Now, I've already put the password in. So with the password in, honestly, it is going to display it for you. If you go there without the password, it'll just say you need to add a password. And it looks like this. This is the home page. I give a little quick video on what we're up to, and notice the stuff in the menu bar, which is what I'm about to show you. First, though, I want you to notice that we have this little piece that says follow these steps. Okay. So in our experience, this is what you want to do. You want to get familiar with the homeschool writing course.com site, which is this. You want to join the Facebook discussion group. There's a link to do that, so you can ask questions. A lot of times people will share an example of writing, and I'll take that sample and give some suggestions on it for how to give feedback to their children. So it's a place I care about. It's a place I can connect and cheer for all of us in cultivating writers. Print out the workbook. Have your child listen to a lesson a day and do the exercise. In general, we've learned probably better not to listen to the lessons first. Some people like to go through the whole course. If you do, that's fine. But in general, it just keeps the interest of the child engaged because what's next? What's next? Don't correct the exercises and the lessons. Just have them read what they did to you and cheer where you can. So we don't want to get you correcting or tweaking what they're doing yet. Just get them through the information because we're giving them two things, a different mindset about writing and language and some real tools to gain insight on spelling and punctuation and grammar that's not rule-based, it's linguistics and instinct-based. So we're trying to release kids to find their own voice and to understand their own style, all the while writing correctly and effectively. Anyway, you can print your own copies of the lessons, go through them. There are many courses in here on grading, doodling, and what to write, and I'll show you that. After completing the course, they want to write daily, 1 to 3 pages. And that'll depend on where your child is and what you expect, double spaced. And we have a mini course on how to come up with ideas. Give feedback to your child. We show you exactly how with this green and red pen dynamic. And have your child add the feedback into the paper. So they're doing corrections. After about 3 weeks of daily writing, you can watch the 12 secrets. You can do those anytime, but the videos are kind of a supplement. Repeat the writing course in 6 months, then yearly after that. That's our experience. All of our kids went through it 4, 5, 6 times. Brooks is going through it again. He's 18. Do the essay course after doing the writing course. And I'd say around 14 because you've got the frontal cortex is starting to work. The brain's going to work. Essays are about their own viewpoint and opinion and understanding. And so you want to get them to where they're doing some of that more abstract thought. 14 is pretty safe for everybody. Do it sooner, that's fine. But in general, that's plenty of time to learn essay writing. And email us questions, successes, etc. So that's under follow these steps. Now, here's the download section under course downloads under this site. And the course downloads, there's a video of exactly how to do it. There's sometimes issues with Macs, and we explain that. But here's what you're getting: audios and PDFs. The PDFs you can obviously print or read on your computer or on a Kindle or something like that. And the audios, similar way, but you can listen on any audio player, uh, basically, of course, on the computer. And so basically, you're looking at what to read first, the ebook. Here's a copy of the entire course. It's a transcript of the whole writing course. So we have a family that's hearing impaired, and the kids have read the material and been working on their writing, which has worked great for them. So if that's something you like to do along with it, that's super. And workbook, the answer key, the feedback punctuation, a couple of quotes by Einstein and Adams, and then all these lessons, 21 in the writing course. One thing to know about writing: following these 3 steps. Instinct is important. One thing to know about creative writing: how to relax and have fun as you write. You get the idea. And then an intro to the essay course as well, and the essay course is included. And you have all of these: how to pick the right words. Or so there are a few of these I must say in here that are just mild repeats of what's up here, because this could be a standalone course. So there's a reminder lesson or two right here, but the rest of it is the steps to essay writing, Kipling on essay writing, metaphors, and we have a template that you use, assignments down here, 25-minute essay secret. You do this one thing in college essays and you instantly can jump a grade, at least 1 grade point, maybe 2. This is just understanding how the game works. There are assignments, prompts, there are sample essays we've given you, an insider's guide to college success, which is an additional valuable thing of how, when you go to college, do you approach it and approach your professor and stay on top of things, etc. Might seem basic, but it's not. This is how people make good grades. And a thing about grammar and education, a couple of webinars. So there you get the idea. Now, from there, that's the course. Those 21 lessons, and again, those other 17, 18 lessons, and a couple of webinars. But there are also these bonus courses and these videos that I mentioned. The videos work like this. There's one on that goes through all the 12 secrets. So there are 12 secrets that we expose in the writing course and walk through and develop, and actually a 13th one. That's the bonus here. And what you'll see, as I said, a few weeks later, you can do it straight up if you want to, but a few weeks later, after they've gone through the course, is the time to really look at this. And so it's going to be me for about 4 or 5 minutes, see, walking through, sitting up back and walking through one of the principles, one of the secrets, and practically how it works. This also gives them a chance to connect with me. So the students feel like, they've got a teacher, they put a face to the voice, and it's just another fun visual reinforcement for your learners. Afraid to Write, that is a video. It's a full hour of training that when you click this, it'll turn into a PowerPoint presentation, essentially. There's some audio trainings under here, additional to that hour of training: how to get your child to write. These are all webinars, largely online, where I took question and answer along with some teaching. Why are we afraid to write? It's a practical question set, Q&A. All of these things are really helpful and supplemental to reinforce the principles related to the writing course. The third thing here are these bonus courses, and what you'll find in this bonus course section is there'll be a password here for you, but it gives you access to each of them. And one is endless prompts, and you click on that endless prompts one, and it has a password protection as well. And I don't have the passwords in my head. I'll show you one of them in a second, because I do. But each of these, one is on how to teach your child, or I explain to your child how to come up with ideas of what to write about every day. Now, that's in the writing course. This is just an expanded training on it. Stop Doodling, Start Writing is especially related to motivation, and is pretty in-depth, a couple of videos and some extra material that is designed to get them to quit fiddling around but get into writing. And of course, how to grade your students' writing. This one in particular, I'll show you this. This one there's a explanation, short explanation by me, and then there's two parts to grading writing. You go to part one. You go to part one. Yep. And it shows you, this is really looking over my shoulder, exactly watching me for 16 minutes, carefully and out loud, grade an actual paper in real time, one of our kids. And then part two is a further explanation of what exactly is going on when you are giving feedback to your student. We just have a delay for a second here. Sorry about that. So the part two of grading there is, well, I didn't tell the truth. That's over my shoulder. I'm sorry. The other one was actually an overview, discussion, and explanation of what's actually going on in the feedback process. So I'm giving you much more instruction, much more detail about it. So those are the bonus courses that go in here under bonus course. We also, see if I can get this back to where it needs to be. We also, when you get the writing course, hang in there just a sec, you'll get, we see those bonus courses I just showed you. There's also access to the forum. The forum we've shifted over to the Facebook group, so there's discussion there. I think that's a little more efficient. The forum was nice though, and that's why I left it posted, because you're able to walk through here and look at Q&As, different posts and opportunities to think through various things with other moms and dads who are interested. You know, some can share exactly what happened, how a life change happened, or clever idea. This is just on kind of cheering for each other. But others will talk about, for example, one in here on the writing courses. There's one about an idea that grandma is going to really like. See, the fun idea grandma would love. Well, this is one of Jody's things. She regularly got the kids to write letters to their grandparents as part of their writing practice. So they need to learn to do a letter. But then grandma and granddad got an example of these crazy homeschoolers maybe weren't doing so bad a job anyway. And so that was, you know, just fun. So this little forum part is loaded with some of that. There's a frequently asked question section, a way to contact us, and we're pretty good about getting back in touch, as anyone knows. And that's the basics. So you're getting all of this information, these webinars and these videos and this training, plus the course that you can use over and over again with every child. And it's, I think, you know, in some ways one of the last of the good deals, because what we're trying to do certainly is provide for family, etc. But we're also trying to promote a cause, and the cause is to empower parents and children to educate themselves, to become self-learners. So if this is something that would be of interest to you, that would certainly be great. I, you know, can only stress to you that we've had feedback and a lot of experience for a long time. I've written 8, 9 books myself. Kids, several of my kids have written anywhere from 2 to 4 books each. Brooks, the 18-year-old, just finished one on how to love your youth group, talking about church, something he wanted to do. And what we've done is figured out how to give them permission and the training and the framework that's not obsessed on the rules, but on your own voice. Most courses, in fact, I'd say all the other courses out there, are designed to get you to write like the person who designed the course. They don't mean to, but as long as you're thinking in rules, then what else could you do? And what we do is show you how to think in principles and to kind of unleash that writer in your child. So this is the explanation. I hope it is helpful, and would love to have you come give us a try. Take care.